Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Raised by Shinigami? And yeah, guys, it's an unscripted movie as well. Now, before continuing this, if you haven't, then please do leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without further ado, let's begin with our story. But yeah, I almost forgot. I have been taking into considerations all of your suggestions. I know I haven't been uploading them. It's just that I have been busy with other project that I have been working on, but I will upload your suggestions shortly. Until then, bear with me, please. I hope you enjoy these movies in the meantime as well. Yeah, now without further ado, let's begin with our story. Our story begins with Shinigami inside her realm and domain, inside her castle on her throne, as she sighed for the umpteenth time that day. As her maid came inside, her name was Elsa. My liege, what can I do for you? You have sighed for the umpteenth time today, and I am getting worried about your health. Nothing, Helza. It's just that I feel lonely here. But you are the Shinigami, my lord. You have to rule and watch over your domain. And how come you can feel lonely when you have us subordinates here to support you with all our heart? It's not the same, Helza. I love you all as my subordinate and subjects, but I want something else. Like what? A family. But you have your sisters, Shinigami-sama, Kami-sama, and Yami-sama. I know, but my little sisters are busy with their domains and we rarely get to meet. I'm lonely here. It's getting lonely. What should I do? Well, my suggestion would be you should adopt a kid. That is a nice suggestion, Helza. But where can I adopt a kid? As suddenly, Shinigami felt a tug. Oh, it seems that I have been summoned in the elemental nations. But why would you be summoned there? And who dares to summon you? It's a forbidden technique that Uzumaki's created a long time ago. I'm surprised that someone existed to use that technique today. I'll talk to you later, Helza. I'll be leaving now. As Shinigami arrived there to see that a huge fox was causing mayhem in a village, as a blond man was in front of her. Who summons me? It is me, Shinigami-sama. My name is Minato Namikaze. I want you to seal the yin and yang chakra into my son and daughter, Menma and Mito, and soul into my other son, Naruto. I will do that. As the Shinigami moved her hand towards the QB and sealed the QB inside of the three children. Now, as for the payment, Shinigami-sama, I apologize, but I cannot let you take my soul. You know it is a part of the deal, Minato, didn't you, before summoning me? Shinigami said, as the temperature dropped violently while the shinobis who were cheering after the QB disappeared also felt quiet as they saw the entity that was in front of them. As almost instantly all the shinobis, even Kushina and Hiruzen, arrived there alongside Kakashi. Minato, what's going on? As Kushina then said, Shinigami-sama. My god, Minato, why did you use that? I told you to not to use it. Its only payment is taking the soul. As then Jirai arrived. No, Minato, I can't let you sacrifice your soul. Nor can you, Kushina. I have to do it. You can take my soul, Shinigami-sama. No, unfortunately, only the one who has summoned me can be offered his soul as my payment. As Minato then sighed, as Shinigami, while the rest of them were talking, made her move towards the kids, as Menma was red-headed kid. He was innocent and cute, as Shinigami smiled, and she saw Mito. She had red hair with blonde streaks in her hair. She also had one violet and one blue eye, with two whisker marks. As she smiled as well, how cute! As the third one was the weak child. He had blonde hair and looked pale. As he opened his blue eyes that looked into Shinigami's cold ice eyes. As suddenly her eyes felt warm. She felt a motherly affection towards that child. I know. There's a compromise that we can do. What do you mean, Shinigami-sama? Said Minato with a hopeful. You have to offer one of your childs to me. What? No. I'd rather you take my soul then. No, Minato, we cannot. Offer your soul, you are needed in the prophecy. Oh, but it is forbidden to speak of the prophecy, Jiraiya. Have your summons not told you that? I apologize, Shinigami-sama, but I only told Minato and he's a summoner of the toads as well. That is to be sufficed, but why have you told the rest of the people? Do you not know that it is not rightful to talk about such sensitive topics within the masses? I apologize. I was careless. So tell me, do you want to offer your son to me? What are you going to do? Kushina said. I I will raise him. Why, you ask? I will adopt him. Then you have my permission, Kushina said. What? Kushina, how can you? We were going to keep him in the village, right? In the orphanage. And no, when the people find out that he has the soul, they are going to target him. I know the hatred, Minato. I I only agreed to your plan because I thought that we will keep his status hidden. But now I know your plan is to reveal the status of all three children, and I cannot jeopardize Naruto's safety, and he will be safe with a god nonetheless. Shinigami-sama herself. You have my permission as a mother. You do know that you will not be able to see him again or talk to him unless I feel so. I know. But your heart is kind, Kushina. I'll allow this. You will be allowed to visit Naruto, and Naruto will be allowed to visit you, and you as well, Minato. But only on a numbered days during a year. He will arrive here at the 13th of his birthday, October 10th, in the village. I want him to become a shinobi and help his siblings, Shinigami-sama. Will you? Yes, I will teach him, and he will be my heir. As at this, Jiraiya and almost instantly everyone who was there perked up. They thought that Naruto was the unfortunate child just moments before, but now he seemed to be the golden goose out of nowhere, being able to raised by a goddess, and not only that, being her heir was something new. But I'm afraid that I see that there are many greedy people here that don't realize that Naruto, being the new Shinigami, will be an immortal and will be able to access full power, and he has to be just like I am. And he will not show favoritism, even to his own village loved ones, when providing judgment. As everyone gulped. Hi, you have my permission. We do not care of such things. As you know, we Uzumaki's care nothing more than family. I know, Kushina Uzumaki. And thank you for granting me this wish. As Shinigami picked up baby Naruto and vanished, as if she never was there. Kushina, how come you decide that on your own? He was my son as well. Like you decided to reveal his heritage to everyone, that he holds the soul of the QB, but it is necessary for the people to know. The only thing I see is here that you're painting and target on Naruto's back, for the village to vent out their hatred upon him. As Hiruzen nodded, yes, I agree with Kushina, Minato, Jiraiya. It is as same. Sensei, you said that it will be alright if we did so. But even Hiruzen-sama is saying that we were wrong. Sensei, how can you say that? One must sacrifice for the others. You know, you taught me that. And Naruto must be sacrificed so that Menma and Mito can be surrounded by love. I knew it. I knew it, Jiraiya, you were planning something from the beginning, but this is disgusting. I can't believe that I trained you. Maybe now Danzo was right. All I have trained are three pieces of shits. One who can't leave her past and move on. The other who has turned sociopath and traitor. The third is a cold person who doesn't feel anything, not even empathy, for a kid who is born and destroys family. Sensei, how can you say that? I've been the most loyal student to you. Loyal student you may have been, but your personality and your ideals, Jiraiya, don't match mine. They're different. And not for the good, I'm afraid. Regardless, I wasn't going to be against it from the get-go. What? Minato said, as he came out of his stupor, realizing that his sensei's words have hurted him to no end, and he was a fool to believe in his sensei's words. I'm sorry, Kushina. I was a fool. As Kushina picked up her children and said nothing and left. Kushina, wait! Come home, Minato Namikaze. Don't keep me waiting. We are going to have a long talk. Kushina said with a glare that Minato was all too familiar with. It was a wifey glare that he always got whenever he was in trouble. Oh boy, I'm in trouble. Minato said. Minato, wait! No, Sensei, I'm not. I'm done listening to your dumb decisions. And I'm going to be talking to Fukusaka-sama about this what Shinigami-sama had told us. You can't. They must not find out about this, Minato. Can't you see that they will kick me out of the clan? They're all that I have left. You are all I have left. Fine, Sensei, I won't, but please do not make this mistake again. And do not make me regret what I have decided today. I forgive you. Thanks. As after everyone was gone, Jiraiya clenched his fist. Damn it! Damn it! Damn you, Shinigami. Because of you, my plan is ruined. And everything that I have created is falling apart. No. There's still time. I can turn the tables. They must be loved. Naruto has to be sacrificed. That is how the world works. One must sacrifice for the betterment of the others. Everything will be fine. Yes, it has to be. It has to be perfect. As after those words, Jiraiya too followed in suit. As he didn't notice that one figure was there who disappeared in darkness. As we go down in Shinigami's domain, the domain of the afterlife, as we see that Shinigami was in her throne room, with baby Naruto in her arms who was sleeping peacefully. As Helza arrived, your suspicions was correct, my liege. That person, Jiraiya of the Tosanin, he was the one who was plotting this, and he hasn't backed down. Oh, even after Shinigami has given him warning, he still does this foolishness. Fine, let him play this little game of his. And in the end, we know that I will be the one who will come on top. I'll accept this challenge, Jiraiya. It will be a fun game. Time skip. 8 years later, Menma and Mito were being trained by Kushina and Minato. They were kept safe from Jiraiya's ideologies by both of the parents, and Menma and Mito were safe of that. And Kyuubi's somewhat soul was still intact to their yin and yang chakra to keep it stable, as it had formed a bond with the twins and kept it safe from Jiraiya's clutches as well, because the Fox deemed him a threat to their mindset and could have spoiled them rotten with it. The villagers, on the other hand, started to spoil them, but they were humbled down by their parents whenever they were acting out of line, as it was their 8th birthday and everyone was celebrating there. As we go down in the domain of the Shinigami to see that the whole Shinigami Palace was lit up, as Shinigami, even Kami, and Yami were there, alongside Helza and all the other subordinates. Naruto-sama. Oh, Helza, Naruto said with a smile that was almost infectious towards everyone and worked like a charm, as Helza was keeping her demeanor calm, but everyone knew that she was shaking violently while keeping a cool figure, as inside her mind was Naruto plushies that she was hugging and crying out kawaii while nosebleeding heavily. As we go towards Shinigami. Ah, my son, you have arrived. Hey, Mom, you know how to call me Naruto. Really? I'm grown up, Mom. Naruto. Fine, Mama. Aren't you the cutest? Shinigami picked Naruto up, who was blushing with embarrassment as his friend, the Sabertooth and the Fenrir arrived. Sabertooth was a lion with long teeth, and Fenrir was a wolf that had so much magical chakra, and both of them were the warden and guardians of the gates. Hey Fenrir. Hey Sabertooth. Aren't you a little baby boy? Said Sabertooth. Watch it, big cat. If you insult Naruto-sama, I'll tear you to shreds. Oh, calm down, dog brat. I'm just playing with the kid. And plus, he's our best friend, aren't you? Said Sabertooth, as Fenrir growled, as Naruto said, no fighting, both of you. Today's my birthday and we're going to celebrate it together. As suddenly, Naruto was lifted up from Shinigami's arm, who pouted, as Kami and Yami were now hugging Naruto. Kami-bachan! Yami-bachan! It's good to see you! It's good to see you too, little Naruto. and we brought presents, and I brought cookies, and I brought head of those who were avenged. That's so nice of you. Yummy. You do know that I discussed those things. Oh, calm down, Nace John. We both know that it's a present for Naruto. And when are you going to start his training? Remember, he has to go there to meet. I don't want him to go though. I want him to stay here with us, with his family. Yeah, but there is a family over there too, Kachan, and you all will be above them for the rest of my life because you are the first family that I knew. Those are the people that I want to meet and deem that if they are a family or not. As everyone smiled, even Fenrir and Sabretooth. As Fenrir then picked Naruto up and mounted him on himself. As Fenrir then said, "Let's go to your birthday ball, Naruto, with style. Oi, I want to carry him." Heh, see you later, big cat. As Fenrir was gone, as Shinigami shook her head, "You do know that you've gotten too attached to him, and he's merely a mortal," said Kami. "I know, but you as well, Kami, and you too, Yami." "Yeah, true, but I'm afraid that he will grow old and die. That is why I'm going to ask you to something, and I'll be a part of this plan as well." "Really? That is interesting. You, Nason, haven't asked anything from us. For how long? Like never. Why now? I want our three powers to be combined and make Naruto an immortal." "What?" said Kami. "You really are going to make him immortal?" "Yes. He is my son. I adopted him. He filled a void in my heart that was left for God knows how many millennia. And I have overcome it, and I want that feeling to never fade away." "I... Seems like you have gone greedy, Nason," said Yami. "What if I am? I don't want to change that," she said, as the three goddesses entered the ball in which Naruto and his friends were celebrating, as the other subordinates were also congratulating them, and so was Helda with Naruto. Maybe it is for the good. Maybe this is a change we all needed. "Yes, I must agree," said Kami with a smile, after being stoic. "Naruto's presence here has brought all three of us quite close, like once we were, before we were assigned our official duties." "You're right. So, when are we going to perform the ritual?" Then he falls asleep. Time skip. 8 hours later, in night time, Naruto was sleeping heavily. Inside his room were three cloaked figures, as a white magic circle appeared, as a white light glowed as it died down, as the three cloaked figures disappeared as well, leaving a huge sword there, almost unlookable and unpickable like sword. It was so huge that one would think that it is impossible to pick. "Huh? Who left it here? It looks heavy and cool," Naruto said, as Naruto tried to pick it up, and he was surprised when it was easily lifted up in one of his hands. "Awesome!" As Naruto got dressed in black kimono as he came downstairs, where his mother was waiting. "Good morning, Mom." "Good morning, Naruto. I'll allow it, since you're 8 now, and an adult legally here." "Yeah, but over there I'm still a kid," as Shinigami frowned. "Naruto, why are you so infatuated over going over there?" "I don't know. I just want to explore the world, see how it is." "It's not good, Naruto." "Yes, Naruto-sama, Shinigami-sama is telling the truth," said Helda, who arrived there. After greeting them both, she said these words. "Humans are disgusting and they are quite selfish. You don't want to believe it, but your parents were selfish as well at one point. And plus, it is not good for immortals and mortals to mingle." "What do you mean? I'm a mortal as well." "You're not, Naruto-sama. After your 8th birthday, you were in a ritual, and you were transformed into an immortal, and official son of Shinigami-sama." As Shinigami smiled, as Naruto was shocked. "Really?" As Naruto started to cry, Shinigami eyes widened. Did he hated it? Did he not want to be her son? As Naruto jumped out of his chair and dashed towards her, next thing she knew, she was being hugged and tackled to the ground. "Naruto-sama, Shinigami-sama, are you both alright?" Helda asked. "We're fine." "Naruto? Thank you. Thank you so much." This means a lot to me, Mama, Naruto said, as Shinigami hugged Naruto back and smiled for the first time ever in front of everyone, aside from Naruto or Helta, as other subordinates gasped as well at this who were there. There, it's alright, my son. No, why don't I feed you your favorite pancakes that I made? Hi, I loved that. As more time passed after that, as 13 years have been passed since the QB attack, Nanma and Mito have grown stronger, and after Naruto's 8th birthday and that morning, when Naruto became an immortal and Shinigami's son, Naruto's training has also begun, and he has turned himself into a strong old shinobi as well as the next heir to the throne of Shinigami. And surprisingly, he was, well, blushing whenever he was around Yami herself, because she was the youngest of the sisters. Nay, Naruto-chan, why are you always avoiding your old Yami Ba-chan? You're not that old, Naruto said with a blush. As Shinigami noticed it that, and so did Kami, thus both of them nodded. Naruto, we have a job. Since you're 13, why don't you go and visit Konoha, your family, and become a shinobi and live for a year or two there, just to adventure out. I will come back after 2 years. I promise. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. After Naruto hugged all three of them, and especially Yami, more tightly, Naruto left. As Yami was still in daze, as Shinigami and Kami chuckled. What? Oh, God. Why don't you two go get a room? You're God, said Yami. And what do you mean by that? Ugh, it's so obvious, Kami said. You're all over him, fawning like a fangirl. What do you mean by that? He likes you, Yami. And don't you dare break my son's heart, said Shinigami as a cold chill ran down Yami's spine. What? Why are you lumping me with Naruto all out of nowhere? Shinigami is right, Yami. We are gods, and age is nothing more than to us as an insignificant after effect. And Naruto is an immortal now, and a powerful being as well, only second to us, and equal to you. And you are lying to yourself by saying that you don't feel attracted towards him, because you are a goddess and his aunt. I get it, it's quite disturbing to think of that perspective, but you must realize that he was adopted by me at first and then became my son through a ritual that you helped us perform. But my son has feelings for you, and if he wants you, he will get you. Wait. You got me. I liked him, okay? As you all know, I can see futures. I saw our future when he arrived here. That is why I was hogging over him for the longest of time. And he has passed each and every one of my tests, and even proven that he loves me. I don't know what takes over me whenever he's around. And now he's there with a bunch of mortal women. God knows if I'll go berserk if he dares cheated on me. You're not dating. Let him experiment. You can wait. Obviously. They will not last long. Kami is right. They will die out, but Naruto will live long enough. Let him make his mistakes. You're an older goddess. He's a young immortal. Fine, but he better not break my heart, or I'll break his bones. Or any hussy's bones will break his heart. As you go towards Naruto, who felt that cold chill run down his spine, as he was now standing in front of, one Hagakure's walls. As Naruto walked towards the guards who were there, Izumo and Kotetsu. Hello, my name is Naruto. Naruto Shinigami. Yeah, right, and I'm what? Superman? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, never mind. My name is Kotetsu. You're a funny guy, Naruto. So, why are you here? Oh, yeah, I'm here to meet my family. I was raised by some relatives. I see. Who are you? Your family, Minato no Mikaze and Kushina Uzumaki. As Kotetsu was drinking water, spurted it out. What? You're the Hokage's son? What? What do you mean? Kotetsu. Izumu. He's the kid that was taken by Shinigami. For real? Oh yeah, you look like Naruto. That kid that was born with 3 whisker marks and blonde hair. How do you know so much about me when I was born? Well, For one, your birthday is celebrated here as well. Huh, that's good and awesome to find out. As Naruto went inside, led by Izumu, while Kotetsu stayed behind. As Naruto arrived in front of a door that was Hokage office door. As Kotetsu went inside and came out. You're ready to go inside whenever you want, as Naruto entered. As he closed the door to see that Kushina, Minato, and Menma and Mito were there. Uh, Hello everyone, as before he could say anything, he was on the ground being hugged to death by his siblings and his parents. Damn, I knew I had an awesome little brother. Yeah, he's so much more manly and masculine than you, Menma-san. It hurts, but I agree with you, Mito. So good to see you, son, said Kushina. It's good to have you back. Hello everyone. So nice to meet you, Naruto said with a hug. As the family got acquainted and talked with each other. So, Naruto, are you interested in becoming a shinobi or visiting Menma and Mito's graduation exams? I would love to. I'm here for 2 years. After that, I have to return back to perform my godly duties. What do you mean, Naruto? I am turned into an immortal and am now completely son of Shinigami. You're my parents as well. Naruto said with a smile. You mean you will not age or die? I am aging, but Mama said I will stop aging once I reach at the age of 20 or 25. Mama? Oh, sorry. As Menma Mito snickered. Please don't make joke of me. I feel kind of embarrassed by saying this, but she insists that I keep her calling that. I would like you to call me that as well. Yes, ma'am. Mom. As Kushin chuckled, relax. You can call me whatever you want. Let's take it one step at a time. Right? As all of them nodded. So, you like to become a shinobi, Naruto? I would love to. If you have me. Good. Why don't you three go to the academy to test things out? As Naruto, Menma, and Mito made their way inside the academy that prepared shinobis for the next generations and many legends. As they went towards Iruka's room, this is our classroom, Naruto. Oh, seems nice. As Naruto went inside, as Iruka was surprised to see him. Hello Menma, Mito. I hope you came back from the Hokage office for whatever reason it was. And who is this? Oh, it's our brother that was taken by Shinigami. As almost instantly, Mizuki and Iruka's jaws dropped. You mean that kid that was taken? As an infant. Yes, nice to meet you, Iruka-sensei. You too, Mizuki-sensei, Naruto said, suspiciously as his eyes narrowed. As Mizuki sweated, as if the temperature room has dropped. What is this? Is this the brat's killer intent? As Naruto's voice came, yes it is, inside his mind. What? How can you talk? How is your voice here? It is one of my abilities. I am the heir to the Shinigami after all. And believe it or not, whatever you are planning, I have seen it. Better drop this, or I will kill you myself. You are Kyuubi's reincarnate. I know for sure. That is why you are able to do it. You mean Kurama, huh? He's been a buddy to me as well. Isn't that right, Kurama? You pathetic insect. Do you think that me and Naruto are the same? What is this? Who are you? Why don't I show you? As a huge visage of Kyuubi and Naruto was shown inside Mizuki, as Mizuki was now on the ground. Listen to my words carefully, Mizuki, because I'm going to say this once. If you dare to steal that scroll, I will kill you and torture you personally in the afterlife. Get it? There is no heaven, there is nothing waiting for you there, except for torture and pain for all eternity. Naruto's cold blue eyes, ice crystal eyes, looked at his soul, as Shinigami's aura appeared behind Naruto. And Kyuubi was looking menacing as ever, as Mizuki was screaming inside his own mind as he pissed his pants, as Kiba snickered. Mizuki-sensei pissed his pants, as Mizuki dashed out of the room with embarrassment. As Naruto calmed down, what was that all about? God knows what. As Naruto and everyone took a seat, as Satsuki was looking at him attentively. Satsuki Uchiha, the princess of the Uchiha clan, who has fallen at the hands of her own big brother, Itachi. What is so different about him? He holds a darkness within inside of him, and yet acts so calmly. I hold this darkness as well. He was raised by darkness, Shinigami, the goddess of death. I must gain that power, and the only way I can get it is by getting him. As Satsuki had made her aim. As the test began, after the written test was done, it was time for the three jutsus tests. As Naruto, without any usage of hand seals, did all three basic jutsus. As after that, Naruto had his headband, which was black and black plated as well, with the kanji of Shinigami inside of the hidden leaf badge on the whole headband. Why is my headband so different? Oh, Hokage-sama ordered a custom headband for you, and Anbu-sama dropped it by. Thanks, as Naruto wore it over his head. As when he arrived, Menma and Mito were jealous, at the same time surprised. Aw, man, how come we never got our own customized headset while you get yours? I don't know. It's because I'm awesome? Yeah, right. And we're not cool. I get it. Menma said, I'm sorry, Nissan, I'm just joking. As three of them laughed, as Satsuki arrived on their table and slammed her hands. You, me, rooftop. Now, who, me? Yes, said Satsuki as she left. What was that all about? Naruto. What did you do? I didn't do anything. Mito said, looking at Naruto suspiciously. I promise I didn't do anything. But why is Satsuki acting like that? She's the most coldest person here, and the one we don't want to cross paths with. What do you mean by that, Nissan? You see, her family perished due to her Nissan, who killed the whole clan and her family, leaving only survivor, her. And she has been traumatized since then. Oh, I see. As Naruto said sympathetically as he went to meet her after 5 minutes. You have kept me waiting. It's been only 5 minutes. And what do you want to talk about, Satsuki-chan? We're not that familiar, Satsuki said with a blush. Call me Uchiha-sama or Uchiha-san. Fine, Uchiha-san. What do you want to talk about? Your power. What of it? You can give it to me, right? If you train hard enough, you can achieve my level. Why you ask? I need it. Why? I need it to destroy my Nissan. I see. Can we have a talk? Talks are useless. I want that power. Are you going to give it to me or not? Or should I ask the council? You can ask your council, and they can try all they want, but they won't be able to, let's just say, break even a hair out of my head if they want it with all the power they got. Because at the end, when they die, they are going to come to me. And, well, let's just say, karma's a bitch, and I will return it 10,000 folds. As Naruto released his cold killer intent upon her. Never ask of me for such puny things, mortal. I am not one of you. I am a superior being. But I am only here to mingle with my original family and siblings, and no reason else. I will not hesitate to cut you down, even if you are my comrade, if it is for the justice that the Shinigami has to decide. As Satsuki was now sweating. Fine. I apologize. Good. Now, would you like to talk? Yes, said Satsuki as she was scared now. As Naruto and she sat down, while Menma and Mito were spying on them, and so was Kiba, Sakura, Hinata, and many more. Especially I know what happened, and you want to know where your father and mother and many of your clan people went? Aside from the women and the infant children and the kids. Yes, they're in the hell. What? But why? Did my Nissan do this? No. They have been blamed for starting a coup. What? But they will never do that. Shinigami-sama confirmed this herself. My mother did. But it can't be. Are you saying that my mother is lying? No, but... Then there is your truth. Your family is rotting there. Your mother, though. She can never go to heaven because she didn't say anything, or never go to hell because she didn't do anything. She's stuck in between. What? Yes, and I can let you meet her if you want. As Naruto summoned his huge sword. Whoa, Kiba said, what the hell is that? Shh, Kiba, you're going to blow our cover. As Naruto ripped a shred between the realities of the soul that were in the waiting, that had nowhere to go, and their place, the earth, the land of the living. As Mikoto was standing there, Kasan? Satsuki! As Satsuki and Naruto went inside, as the portal was ripped still, as Satsuki was hugging Mikoto, as Mikoto was hugging Satsuki. It's so good to meet you. It's alright. It's alright. What happened? How are you here? Did you die too? No. Naruto over here helped me. As she gasped, you're Kushina's boy, aren't you? The one that went with Shinigami-sama. Yes. Thank you for saving me, or I would have gone to hell. Mother, what are you talking about? He was saying that you planned a coup. Our clan planned a coup against the village, and that is why Nissan killed us all and left me alive. Yes, it is the truth, Satsuki. That is what happened. We started a coup, and we were going to take it out. Your Nissan was patriotic towards his village, and he wanted to protect it. He didn't want any useless bloodshed, so he became the criminal and the villain. That is why he wants you to train, so you can kill him and become the hero of the village, and renew the stain and remove the stain from the Uchiha clan's name that is put by us, by making him look like a criminal and killing him by your own hands. As Satsuki's whole world was crashing down upon her. How could this happen? Her family, her everything. It was a lie. The villagers, they knew, and they were using her. As she grew angry, I will kill them. They knew about this. They could have stopped this, but they didn't. It had to be stopped. You see, Satsuki? Your Nissan feared the curse of hatred, in which you are involved in. Self-loathing, hatred, never want to get close to everyone. That is the curse that is placed upon the Uchiha clan since its beginning, and will be continue on with the next generation if you don't break it. None of us were able to, but there is a way, and that is to find love and move on. Look past your vengeance and hatred. I can't. I'm not strong enough. I don't know what to do anymore. Don't worry, Mikoto-bachan. I will teach her. We don't have much time. The guards and wardens will be here, and I will get in trouble with Kashan if she finds out about this. Thank you so much for letting this happen. Mikoto hugged Naruto and Satsuki once more, before the two of them were out of the plane. As the plane closed behind them, as everyone was watching this and hearing these words, as everyone went home that day without asking questions, Ino for some reason kept quiet. As we go towards her house in Yamanaka residence and flower shop. Dad? What is it, princess? Said Inoichi Yamanaka. Did the Uchiha clan plan the coup against our village? As he suddenly spitted out his food. What? Who told you this, princess? You know, Okage-sama's sons that was shaken by the Shinigami has arrived back. He can rip open the portals between the plane in which the dead are and the realm in which we live. He let Satsuki talk with her mother, Mikoto Uchiha. What? Did she reveal everything to her? Yes. Everything. And we were there spying on them. We thought it was going to be a confession. That is why we were there, but it was something else. Something we never realized will be there. Why did we kill off the whole clan? We could have saved the women and children. It was necessary at the time. The whole council agreed to it, even though it was... What? Disgusting? What will happen if we plan a coup, Dad? Will they wipe us all too? Because they don't want anyone to get revenge? Calm down, princess. We're not going to do that. How can you be so sure? We never knew that Uchiha clan was going to do this. God knows what else you're hiding. As we go towards Inuzuka compound. Mom, I want to ask you something. As Tizumi Inuzuka was eating her steak. What? You can ask me later. I'm hungry now. And you know how I get if you disturb me. The Uchiha clan, what of them? Said Tizumi as she stopped. Why are you so interested in the Uchiha clan? Said Hana. Are they planning a coup? before they were killed off by the village? Who told you this? Said Tizumi, an angry growl. We never did this. I never agreed to this. They were our allies. The whole council agreed, but I disagreed. Wait, shit. So it was true then. Damn it, Kiba, calm down. Mother, is this true? Did the council plan to kill the whole Uchiha clan? One by one, the same situation occurred over and over again inside the whole clan houses, as there was a meeting called the next day as Naruto was present. You have caused us great grief, Naruto. Our children won't talk to us, said Hiyashi Yuga, and look at us in disgust. Why shouldn't they? As everyone was taken aback by that. You have no say in this. We are the council. We hold power over you. As Naruto revealed his true killer intent, as everything paused, as chills ran down everyone's spine, even Danzo's. You do not hold any authority over me, mortal. I am the heir to the Shinigami. As Naruto's Shinigami clothing and his sword appeared, as did his black wings that were behind him, with a huge halo over his back. I am an immortal, Naruto Shinigami, Uzumaki Namikaze. The only reason I am here is to meet my family and spend a vacation by becoming a shinobi and looking out in the world. I know what they did. They planned a coup. They were there when they arrived in hell to be suffered. The women and the children were in heaven. Mikoto Uchiha is the plane of the undead, in which one person either goes to heaven or hell. How do you know? I have been raised by the fucking Shinigami. How do you think I know so much? And I'm the heir to it. As everyone calmed down, I only revealed the truth because I knew it, and that girl was deteriorating inside out. I wanted to help her, heal her because her mother wanted this for her. And that is what I'm doing, fulfilling a dead mother's wishes. And if you want to bitch about it, remember this. I will leave now and wait for your demise that will come crawling into your skin, and when that happens, there will be no peaceful place waiting for you in the next life no matter how good you are. Kami and Yami are my aunts. And one word from me and they will vouch anything I wish for and do. And I will ask for your souls to be tortured for eternity, and for me and for those who you have made suffer to watch as entertainment. And that is not a promise. It's a warning. As Naruto said, for now. With these words, the killer intent and everything went back. I hope we have reached a conclusion for this matter. With those words, Naruto left. He's dangerous, said Danzo. Yes, he's a loose cannon, said Koharu. We must take care of him and incur Shinigami's wrath, said Hiruzen. You forgot, didn't you, 3, that he is the son, official now, of Shinigami. Do you want to incur the wrath of the 3 goddesses? Think what will happen when goddess of vengeance and undead, those who have been wronged justly, Yami-sama, goddess of life and heaven, the ruler of all, the creator of all, Kami-sama, and even Shinigami, his mother, who is the watcher of those who are dead, come after our heads. Disasters. I'd rather have Nine Tails destroy our village so we can seal it again than these 3 goddesses. As everyone realized what they were facing, they were at loss. But we can let him overpower us like this. We have no choice. You cannot overpower a god. You can overpower a Hokage, but not a god. You have no claim over there. That is their domain. Naruto is justful, as it is. You were going to use her just to gain her family money. That will help the village. No, to gain your own selfish needs. I know, Danzo. I know everyone who are going to do that. And I'm happy for what he did. I fully support him. But what are we going to do about our kids? It is your all decision that you made. Even though I disagreed, you overruled me at the time. And you as well, Minato, agreed with them. That is something you must all bear on your own. Hatred of your own children. And make peace and amends with it. As everyone left, after that, as Naruto was sitting inside his room, as Satsuki had arrived in their house, as she was now sitting in Naruto's room as well with Mito and Menma. Why are you looking at us like that? We wanted to know the whole story, Naruto. Like, what happened in hell? How does it look like? How about this? I will take you all there to visit my mother's palace. But it is not hell. Hell is like thousand upon thousands and millions of thousands miles down from our castle. Really? Yeah, that is where basically the humans are sent if they do the wrong deeds. Oh boy, thank goodness our mother and father humbled us, or we would have been going straight to hell, Mito. Yeah, well, Naruto would have saved us, right? I'm just Mito. I'm afraid that my hand would have been tied, and I wouldn't be able to, because the powers of Shinigami, I can't use it for bad. Only good and just. That is how I rule. I see. So you would have let us die then? No, I will not. I will beg Kami and Yami, and even Shinigami Mama, to ease your punishment. And once it is finished, you have paid for your sins, you can move on. And that is the most lenient I can be, even after begging for almost all eternity. As both of them hugged him again. Thank you. Now I know we have your support, Naruto. But please don't, abuse it. We are never going to, Naruto. Never will. Did you really think we will? No. You better not. Huh. See? We will not. Hey, that reminds us. Tomorrow is the day when we are going to be assigned for our, instructors, right? Yeah. Let's just go to sleep. Sasuke, Naruto said, as Menman Mito stopped at the doorway. I would like to sleep here in your room, if that is okay. As in the realm of the goddesses, we see the three of them sitting down as Yami cracked the cup within her hand. That's it. I'm going to kill that bitch. Once she plays him like a toy, and then now she wants to get close up to him and cozy. Calm down, Yami. You know you can share him. I don't want to. You have always been greedy. We know about that, but there is no choice. Would you anger rather Naruto or share him? Share him, she said almost with disgust. What's so disgusting about that? What if she uses him again? She's still corrupted Uchiha. She's not. She's changed. Naruto changed her. Kami said to Yami to calm her down. But I don't trust her still. Well, you better. My son has better judgment than anyone I have ever seen, and he will not break your heart or hers. As time passed, we go down to the mortal realm to see that Naruto's vacation was going as planned. Everything was peaceful aside from some skirmishes here and there from the council that night and Satsuki and Mizuki. Mizuki was never found after that day. He left Konoha after resigning from the shinobi course and went to another village far, far away from the elemental nations. As Naruto and Mito and Satsuki were now waiting inside the classroom while everyone was gone, Menma was taken as an apprentice by, well, none other than Anko Mitarashi, who wanted to pass down the snake summoning contract to someone within the Konoha as per the orders of Hokage, and Menma was entrusted into it, while Mito, Naruto, and even, Satsuki were left there. As for Jiraiya, he was a spy not ready to look after, so he was gone outside the village, never to be heard or seen. Minato didn't even bother to, call him back once Naruto returned. As we see the three of them waiting in the classroom. Oh, it's getting boring. Where is Kakashi-san? You know about this person that is going to meet us? Yes, Naruto. He's the most laziest person. Mama, I have been behind you three for quite a while. And to be honest, you two lovebirds need a room. As Naruto and, Satsuki blushed. You need to close your eyes, you pervert, said Satsuki. Is this a way to teach your sensei? Kakashi-san, where have you been? Said Mito. Calm down, Mito. I had to take the detour around the village because a black cat crossed my path. You know that's a lie, and that's a myth. That is not true. But it can bring bad luck. Who knows? So, let's get with introductions. And after the introductions, they were now aimed at becoming the Genis by doing the D-rank missions because their teamwork was good and they passed the test that Kakashi threw at them, the bell test. As after passing 30 missions, they were now going to go towards Hokage office. Man, that was hard, said Naruto, as on his head was resting none other than the feline that was the nightmare of many, many hard shinobis, and even his father, none other than Tora, the demon cat. As Naruto gave the cat by kissing the hand of the daimyo's wife, who blushed as Naruto handed her the cat. A pretty lady with a pretty pet. It suits you. Ah, aren't you a charmer? She said while kissing Naruto's cheek as the lady left. As a thunder boomed, as Naruto gulped. Hehe, Naruto said. What was that? Nothing. In the goddess realm. Naruto, you're walking on thin ice. If you betray me, I'm going to cause havoc and destroy everything you love. Yami said with craziness in her eyes, because Naruto was testing her patience. As the voice said, sorry, Yami-chan. Is this a way to treat your aunt? As Naruto appeared behind her, as the clone was instead of his place in the mortal realm, he could do that now. As Yami hugged him back. How long do we have to act like this, as Ba-chan and a nephew? You know that I can't hold back anymore. Just grow up already. You know you can do that as well. Now you're immortal. I want to enjoy age. Yami-chan, you can wait, or you can revert into a kid, but I will lose my power. So you have to wait 3 more years, and I will be together with you and Satsuki. Ah, don't remind me of that bitch. She's hogging over you while I stay here. Well, you do know that if you are there, you will be taken in for a pedophile case. Don't remind me. And I'm not that much younger. As both of them kissed as Naruto left. As he switched his place, as they were traveling at a civilian pace, as memories started into his mind. His father has given them a C-rank mission. Naruto was happy about that. He was done doing the D-rank missions. As we see Naruto and his gang walking towards the land of waves with Tasuna. As before they could even cross the border between the land of fire and land of waves, they saw a puddle in the middle of the road. As Naruto then said, really? I can't believe this. As Naruto summoned his 2 best friends, Fenrir, Sabretooth, it's nice to meet you. Hey Naruto, what do you want? See that? I want you to go and piss there, and whenever someone appears, strip them to shreds. On it, as both of them dashed there and pissed in the puddle, as both demons' brother appeared. You're going down, dogs! I am a Sabretooth. Know your history before you claimed me for this dog breath. Don't lump in with me with this damn cat, you damn idiot, as both of them were shredded into nothingness as Naruto extracted their memories. As Satsuki and Mito were quite surprised, and so were Minato and Tazuna by Naruto's brutalness. What? They have raped many women and girls your age. I was enraged. You can see what a person has done? Yes. But I see why you are carrying so much guilt, Sensei, Naruto said, as Kakashi flinched as he looked down. I would rather you keep that a secret, Naruto. I promise I will. Until you're ready to face your demons. I will be here, waiting. I can help you, if you allow me. Thanks, but I'm good, really. Okay, if you say so. We have to be careful. This god of person you never told us about. You know, right? I have seen his memories. They were hired by Gato, and there is Zabuza Momochi, the demon of the mist, with them, alongside as a compliance Haku. We must be ready whenever we can. As the mist appeared when they entered the land of waves, this chakra-coated mist, said Sasuke, when with her Sharingan activate that Naruto helped to activate her. As Mito has gained into a senjutsu stance that she had learned thanks to Naruto, as black irises appeared in her eyes and black markings on her skin, similar to Tsunade. As Naruto's swords appeared in his hand, as a used sword was thrown at him, Kibori Bocho, as Naruto cut it in half with a single slash, as the executioner blade was in half and on the ground. Impressive sword. I will take it after killing you. Before he could do anything, Naruto cut it off his limb. It was his arm from the shoulders length down, as Zabuza hissed in pain. There. Now tell me, where is Kato's base? Because you knew apparently about it. Or I will extract it from your mind after killing you. I will never... Tell me or you will die, Zabuza. Don't you want your life to go back so you can help your village? How do you? I know many things, Naruto said with cold blue eyes, as Zabuza felt a killer intent that even scared him. As his compliance came, as he stopped, wait, Haku. Yes, you should listen, Haku. Now, tell me. This, there. Good. As a bag of full of gold appear. Here, take this and leave. What? This is pure gold. Why are you giving me this? I am giving you this because I have ruined your arm and sword, and this is the payment that is sufficient, I suppose. More than enough. And you don't have to worry about that. It was a water clone that I created mixing with some blood. As the water clone perished, as the original Zabuza came and lifted up the broken executioner blade, I will get it fixed in no time. Thanks, kid. It really is a helping hand out there. No worries. As they arrived inside Dazuna's house, you guys stay here. I'll go and take care of this mess. Naruto, you should wait here with us. No, Sensei. I have to go. I'm the only one strong enough to take him down, alongside his armies. But what if you get hurt, Naruto-kun? Said Sasuke. Calm down, Sasuke-chan, I won't. I promise. I still have to take you on a date, right? You better. Just be careful, Naruto. I will, Nei-chan. As Naruto hugged her, all three of them, before leaving. As his wings arrived, he had a huge halo over his back. He was wearing black kimono, as a huge sword appeared in his hand. Let's go now. As Naruto arrived in Garo's base, as he summoned a huge black portal. Come out, Leviathan, server of justice and guardian of the nether waters that guard the Shinigami Palace, as the whole Leviathan appeared and devoured the whole castle in which the demons and all of its people were situated. By demon I mean Gato and those who were raping women, as Leviathan spitted out the innocent people that Naruto caught. You are free to leave, wear some clothes. As Leviathan went back to the seas once again to guard the Shinigami's castle. It was one of Shinigami's creation that Naruto could use now, and one of Naruto's pets as well. As the next morning came, as the Team 7 was getting anxious, as out of nowhere, Naruto and some women and children appeared as they dashed towards their family and hugged, as Naruto dropped a huge bag full of gold bricks. I hope this is suffice to the loss that you suffered. Gold. This is more. 10 times more what we have lost. And good. Use it to rebuild your village and everything. As this was going on, Naruto was renounced as the hero, guardian angel of the land of waves, as Kami and Yami and Shinigami were drinking tea again inside their realm. Isn't that nice? Our nephew is known as the guardian angel. Ugh, I can't believe. He's the heir to Shinigami. At least they could have given him the archangel or something like that. But angel? Really? It's not that bad. I like that title. Obviously you will, because angels are your subjects and your subordinates. Kami. Obviously they are. He's so dreamy, said Yami, as she blushed and put a hand over her mouth. We know you like him. No, I don't, for God's sake. Stop making it embarrassing. I know you and Naruto have been meeting in private since his 13th birthday, and since Naruto has left, he has visited you 3 times and has confessed his love to you already. Why didn't you tell us? Is it that obvious? Yes, you two act like newly married couple. You know, a wife in jealousy, watching over her husband interact with women. And Naruto talking to you. Huh? You even heard that? We are your older sisters and have more power over you. And obviously, being his mom, I have every right to interfere within his privacy. No, you don't. That is quite creepy, said Kami. Shut up. My child, my rules. Fair game. As once Naruto returned, Jiraiya was there. As Jiraiya was arguing with Minato, as Naruto returned with a scroll in his hand. Hello, father. Hello, Jiraiya. As Naruto sensed dark intentions, as Naruto dropped the scroll, as looked at him. You have dark intentions in your heart, Jiraiya. I can sense it. So what? Because of you, my plan is ruined. Everything is ruined and destroyed. What of it then? You were going to use two of my siblings while using me as a stepping stone to turn them into your glorifying machines that can make you money, fame, and everything you want. While they work their asses off and become the shinobis with their own hard work, your name will always be behind them as their sensei. Isn't that right, Jiraiya? Sensei? Is that true? What of it then? I had every right. I trained Minato, and he turned out to be a disappointment because he was not the child of prophecy. As Naruto thrusted his sword into Jiraiya's chest, mark my words, Jiraiya. One more word out of your mouth, and I will cut your neck off. You will not be in the heaven realm. Your soul will be erased forever. And I watched that. I promise you this. I will erase your soul if you ever so dare to go against my family or try to hurt them in any way. You can do all you want. Fine then, eraser, as Jiraiya's soul was erased with his body. I'm sorry, Dad. It had to be done. I know, Minato said, with tears in his eyes. Dad, calm down. He was like a father to me. I looked up to that fucker. He used me. He called me a disappointment because I wasn't the child of prophecy. I can't believe I was so blind to follow his words, Naruto. Please forgive me. Because I was going to destroy your life by painting a target on your back. I know, Kyubi told me everything. Yet, you gave me a chance. Yeah, why wouldn't I? At least my mom was there who saw through your folly and Jiraiya's plan. But Naruto, there's still a threat out there, Akatsuki. They are going to go after your siblings. Ah, I know about them. I'll track them down in no time. Fenrir. As Fenrir arrived, my liege, you summoned for me. Search for this Akatsuki. Find out, but he does not know about their scent. He can sense it. That is his instinct. As Fenrir was gone in riding on the lightning with all fours. Within 10 seconds he arrived, found them, Amegakure. Well, father, I have some things to do and take care of. Nighttime in Amegakure, the same day. Ugh, it's so boring, Kakazu. Yes, it is. Idan, just sleep. As both of them were met with cold and killer intent. What the hell? Before anything else, they were killed as their souls were erased. As the next room were Deidara and Sasori, as Naruto killed and butchered them as well. On to the next room was Kisame and Itachi. Kisame was killed off while Itachi was put under a sleeping jutsu. Naruto was butchering the whole Akatsuki, as if Akatsuki massacre was happening all over again. As the leader and Conan were waiting in the room. But before them, Naruto had to visit Tobi and Zetsu, who were the main culprits. As Naruto killed Zetsu and impaled Tobi to the ground while arriving in front of their room, Conan and Nagato's. As Conan and Nagato were ready. Who are you? Why are you interfering and killing our teammates? Ah, so you do know that I killed them. Good. I don't need any introduction now. What you are doing is going to destroy this world. I'm come here to stop you. Stop this or die like your teammates, because you are going to be betrayed in the end by one that I have erased. Even Zetsu? I know. But we are doing this because it will be a chance for salvation. It will bring peace among the elemental nations. One will rise and fight us. You're a hypocrite, you know? It will only bring destruction and sadness and anger for you, for what you stand for what you did. But everyone will be together. They won't. That will be a feeble peace that will be destroyed. Peace can never be achieved. We can try, yes, and it can be achieved for a mere skirmishes or maybe a decade or so. But after that, we're back to square one. Fights, skirmishes, all it takes is one verbal abuse to start a huge war between two fucking nations. That is what it is. That is the reality we live in. And Yahiko disagrees with you. He's in heaven. He sacrificed to himself so you and Conan can be together. He's waiting to be reborn in the form of your child. Don't make him regret and wait any more longer. And neither do I. You're free to go. That's it? You're not going to? No. I have given you back your health. Now leave. As only Itachi was left. As Itachi, when he woke up, he was inside his own room. As he got alert to see Satsuki was there, hugging his hand. Foolish little sister. What are you doing here? Thinking of kidnapping me. Actually, she isn't the one who kidnapped you. It was me. Itachi? His mother's voice called as Itachi's eyes wide and looked. Is this some sort of a dream? No. I brought her here. This time with my mother's permission. You can talk. As Naruto left, as the family reconciled and connected with each other. As Itachi decided to not take medicine and died with this disease, keeping as a forbidden Uchiha there, while Satsuki married Naruto the year after, at the age of 16. Naruto left after 3 years of staying in Konoha and 3 years of peace. As Naruto arrived back in Shinigami's castle, he was there to meet his future wife and fiancée, Yami as well. As Naruto married both Yami and Satsuki after that, and settled down there with his parents as his subordinates, and his siblings as well, with their families. Mito married to, you won't believe, Might Lee. Yes, Rock Lee turned into Might Lee after Might Guy adopted him. As for, well, Menma, you know already who it is. Tenten. Yes, Neji the jerk never deserved nobody. And Hinata, she turned cold after that day and didn't trust nobody as well. After the whole Uchiha massacre was relieved, she became the coldest princess and vowed that she will never marry and stay alone forever. As the whole world was at peace. And so was the gods, because their family member has come back. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing out. Peace.